Hey guys, how's it going? DJ2 here, and welcome back to Outriders. And as you guys can see right there, we have an update. So earlier today we had a patch update. So let's go ahead and we're gonna start over. Let's read here. So this is actually in the game. I already did my update. I believe it was a 3.35 gigabyte update that happened over on Steam. The patch notes, the summary, I guess, which is really good. We can read here. It says, fix a number of crashes throughout the game, fix a number of issues, bugs, and crashes associated with multiplayer. Lots of resolutions for gear, mod, skill, quest level, and lighting bugs. The available FOV for configurations has been increased from 90 to 130. Added support for rebinding the FN, delete, and page down. This is really good. I like this. For detailed patch notes, please visit the recent events and announcements section on the Outriders Steam store page. Now, if you want to do it, you can do it through Steam. Personally, for me, I kind of prefer doing it through Twitter and the Reddit. So if we go first over on Twitter, we're going to go right here. So right here on Twitter, it says, right here, maintenance is now over and any intended changes to the killing, blah, 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 we'll do here. So basically, this morning, if you're in the US, there was a brief maintenance that happened. It was an address a killer issue. So this was this morning. Let's see. I'm trying to look and see if there was the patch notes. Blah, 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 blah. There's all the undergoing. Here it goes. We've just released the biggest Outrider patch up to date. Please review the full patch notes and latest information regarding character inventory restorations here. You can read here. And Outriders patch news, crash fixes, issue resolutions for multiplayer. Lots of bug fixes, improvements, and optimizations. So if we go over to Reddit, we can actually take a look at all these and take a look at every single thing here. So Outriders patch release and inventory restoration news. Released 12 hours ago. Hello, Outriders. We've just released a significant patch for Outriders, more on that further below. As you will know, we've been spending a lot of time on our character and inventory restorations process. It's been hard to provide an exact update to go on its go live date so far. Mainly because it's hovered on the way of threshold of releasing for some time, but a small number of edge cases have force us to reiterate and retest the process several times over. The greatest difficulty we're facing in particular relates to giving characters the correct item levels, as item levels are calculated using 3 different variables: character level, highest unlocked world tier, and highest completed challenge tier. The complexity of these 3 variables together on individual affected characters is taking some time for us to get us right. Our tests indicate that restoring higher level gear than they should have leads to further character corruption. So we're not able to issue a blanket one size fits all solution right here. So now basically what they're saying here is if you have been affected by the inventory update or the inventory glitch, then you know what they're talking about here. Basically, a lot of people lost items and they're trying to figure out how to bring them back to people. But you've got a major problem here. Those people who continue to play leveled up, of course. So if you give them back the stuff that they lost before, it's kind of like big deal. It's pretty much just recycling stuff. You're just gonna dismantle it. But some of those items are really, really good. So it kind of brings you the problem of what do? Do you give people stuff at the current level they're at a higher level, etc., etc.? So that's kind of where people are right now. And I understand this problem. Thankfully, I haven't been affected by it, but I do know that most people who were affected by it didn't even keep playing. So we'll have to see. There's different ones. There's people who lost some things, and there's people who lost everything. So you'll have to see that. As our restoration tests have progressed, our latest patch was cleared for release. While we have hope to run the restoration process before releasing the patch, this unfortunately is not possible, so we have to make the decision to release the patch today so the players can benefit from its fixes while we continue to iterate and work on the restoration process. We'll update you as soon as we have more news on the progress of the restoration and the community appreciation package that will follow it. The community appreciation package, that's kind of what I'm wondering they're going to be doing. So that's what they're doing. That's currently what's happening with the inventory thing. There is no big update to that right now, and there is no fix. Well, there is a fix, so it shouldn't be happening anymore, but if you were affected by it, you're not really getting anything back yet. Hopefully soon. Let's move on to the actual patch Notes. While there will be some major fixes that we're sure will be appreciated by players, this patch includes the fixes and resolutions for many smaller and minor bugs that were reported or discovered during the demo launch period of Outriders. Wow. But we're unable to amalgamate into the hot fixes we worked on during the same period. Note this patch does not restore inventories or fix characters encountering the can't connect to server issue. These restoration fixes are currently being worked upon. So again, inventories are not being restored, and people who are encountering the can't connect to server, still this patch update is not for that. Now again, tiny little timeout here. I know a lot of people who are affected by this, and they're kind of over it by now. How long has it been since the game has come out? A chunk of people have either not been able to play or don't have the inventory to play. It's kind of like, I kind of feel like the boat has sailed on these. A lot of these people have already kind of moved on from it. So, for future issues, that's really good for future people that might, could have encountered this problem. But I think that they lost a lot of people and a lot of trust from the community too. If it's taken this long to restore, they fixed the problem, but they haven't really restored yet. I think what they could have done, they could have just given all these people maybe I don't know. They must have something that they could have just given them. I don't know. Anyway, highlights. TLDR. Only the bundled patch highlights are listed here at the top of this thread. There are many more specific and detailed patch notes and fixes listed further below. Fix the number of crashes throughout the game. Fix the number of issues. Resolve an issue. Lost the resolutions for gear, etc. Lighting bugs. Rebalance. AS snipers now give players more time to dodge the shots. Good. Rebalance. Reduce the amount of knockback from creatures in the Stargrader expedition. There's also now a greater delay between spawns and a reduced number of offending creatures. Fix the bug or skill. Okay, so here, I'm not really going to go through all of these. Of course, I'll leave links down below. You guys can go check them out if you want yourself. But the ones that are interesting for me here are, I'm really interested about the rebinding, and I'm really interested with the FOV. You guys know I really like a very large FOV, so that'll be interesting. I kind of wonder how that's going to look. The above highlights are selected based on key community topics. And here we have an index. So this is a big one, guys. This is a very big patch update in regards to the sheer quantity of things that they are fixing. As we know, there are, for a lot of people who are wondering about the inventory fix and all that, unfortunately that's not here, but this is going to be a big quality of life, I think, a quality of life improvement patch update. So I'm just going to go through the basic thing here. I'm just going to kind of summarize through it because I'm not going to go through every single one of them. It's a big one. This is a huge update. General resolutions and changes that apply to all platforms, unless stated. Multiplayer resolutions and changes that apply to all. This one's really good. The multiplayer. Gear, skill, and mods resolutions that apply to all. Enemy, boss, and NPC related resolutions, quest and expedition. Audio and dialogue. Other changes, resolutions that additionally apply specifically to PC. I'm going to read that one because that one applies to me. So, general one. As you guys can see here, there is quite a bit. Camera movement has been improved during various cutscenes when smoothing is enabled. Improve visibility of crosshair. Let's see. Resolve an issue that could cause players to get stuck in the silent screen. I think I've had that one before. Rebalance. Let's read the rebalance ones. The over-leveling system scaling multipliers have been adjusted. The system will activate one level later when your average gear level is a minimum of 3 levels higher than your enemies you're facing. Outgoing damage will now be reduced less. Outgoing damage will now be reduced less? So, okay, I guess that's a good one. Improvements made to incoming damage. Conditions that will trigger system that have been cleaned up. Okay. PlayStation, reduce the sensitivity of the touchpad swipe. Consoles, the UI scale option has been added to the setting. PlayStation, resolve the crash that could occur after the opening cinematic. Overall code optimizations made. Cool. Multiplayer resolutions. Fix the bug that could prevent clients from joining the host. Fix the bug. Lots of different bugs for your fix. I'm trying to see here if there's anything that really draws my eye, but nothing that I could see pretty good. Fix a bug that could cause the authentication process to fail due to an internet connection error. That's a good one. So yeah, just kind of like going through here. Okay, resolve this unintended locations. Really? Don't think I ever had that one. Fix the bug whereby the move groove mods anomaly and firepower buff icons did not appear correctly in the HUD. Really? Okay. Pyromancer, Devastator, Techomancer, all of them also got some updates there, so you can check them out if you're running that class. Gear and mods, okay, enemy boss and NPC related resolutions. Okay, that's good. Rebalances. Molten Ikari. Okay. Oh, I thought I encountered this one. Fix the bug whereby the Molten Ikari's jump attack was still damaging players who successfully dodged it. I thought I had dodged it because I remember saying, "Well, I wasn't even there. I totally dodged that, and it was still doing damage." Okay. Crystalloid, Yagak, Quest and Expeditions fixes. Okay. Audio and dialogue. Okay. Are they gonna give us a way of turning off the swearing? Like it'd be great if there was just a way that could like mute the swearing or bleep out the swearing. I don't know. That's just me. I really wish they would have given us an option to do that. Other changes and minor bug fixes. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so here there's some pretty good ones here. Let's go straight to the PC ones because that's the ones that I want to do. Yes. Okay, so FOB from 90 to 130. I want to check that out. Fixed an issue with old crowd. Okay. Note there. Okay. Added rebinding. I'm glad with that. Remap buttons. Yes. Other support for Steam control. Nice. Other improvements to FPS. Nice. Improved functionality of Razer Chroma effects. Really? Okay. I want to try that one out. Fixed an issue that caused multiple web browsers tabs to open when logging into Epic Games Store. Huh. Yes, I have had that one. I have had that one too. Okay, so there's some helpful links right there. So like I said, I am going to just leave a link down below both to the tweet and to this Reddit page. I know some people might prefer the Steam updates. Let me know if you guys want me to do the next video. I can do it on the Steam updates, and that way I can just what's it called? I can just do it directly from Steam. You guys let me know what you want to see. But pretty good one. Again, there's a lot of like quality of life improvements here and updates. Very, very cool. Very good for a lot of people who have been playing the game and enjoying it. But again, the biggest issue right now is still the inventory and the connectivity issues. With the inventory issues still not resolved, I mean, it's supposedly not going to happen anymore, but to everyone else who it did happen to and they're suffering from that and not even able to play, that kind of stinks. So hopefully they do fix that quickly, because I do think they have lost a lot of people who have been playing the game because of that. But I'm gonna leave it there, guys. As always, I'm DUJQ. If you guys enjoy this video, if you enjoy what I do on my channel, please do me a huge favor and have yourself a fantastic day. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya. Oops. There we go. See you guys.